Why is it always some old black and white boy telling us young fellas that we ain't relevant in a world that embellishes like a relative content from these elements? You call them stars, I call them settlements, cause they didn't settle for settlements built on a steady sediment. Ashes from the already crashed and burned dust from past residents. So I can feel it in my bones, I'm feeling in the zone. More when I'm on the way, but the same when I'm feeling home. So I'm comfortable, I know you are too. Me and Powers R1D2, Star Wars Harvest Moon feastful. But please don't come peaceful, but kill that noise if it's at all equal. I tell you what, man, let's make it equal. So I can show you the math, but I don't do sequels. Instead, I'ma use physics to determine how we move. Use ethics to perspective our objectives. Because our efforts to fulfill our destinies, the universe expected. So we gotta fight back, take the night back, take our lives back. Our efforts must be twice that of our enemies.
I must say that I'll never
my
drink
fiance is a Heineken
so much
drinker.
of it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Between what was left from my wedding and my mom, my lady's mom's memorial. Oh my God.
With that being said,
Running
Bring
to
it
any
over.
bros, it's gonna be crazy.
welcome to another episode of the Squadcast podcast.
Hey, we on? Are we on? We on? We on, baby.
We've
It's
been
good.
recording
We're
a
on
little
every
bit.
angle.
We're gonna
Holy
record a little
smokes.
bit. A little bit.
Live and in effect.
We got brother
Bruce.
Cheffen in the building. It's been
Right.
a long time coming.
I'm an influence godmother now. I got her drinking beer
Oh,
now. Okay.
brother, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you please hand me alkaline water from over there,
Yeah, he
please?
did this on purpose.
I don't want you to get tainted, brother, but no. They're right there on the floor, brother, right
like
there.
the room
You don't want to
temperature.
cold? Oh, you
No,
want
room
room
temperature.
You
You know what I'm saying?
Cold
That's what
water
you're
either.
supposed to drink.
Room temperature.
It shocks your organs.
Now, I don't want you to feel tainted, brother.
Past the
Who made that? What's the brand name of that?
Don't worry
Is
about
that
it, brother.
distributed by Hy-Vee?
Don't worry
Trump.
about it, brother.
Trump did it.
I don't trust it. No, this is alkaline beer, by the way. I don't know if you
Yeah,
knew
right. This
Full
alkaline
on.
water so good.
Is
that.
it?
pH balance. Can
Yeah.
also wash your hair with this. So.
Yeah, all right. That's cap.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, welcome back,
Nice and
y'all.
cozy. Yes.
Welcome
back.
back.
Shout out to all the squad cast members and junkyard game members that's not in the building.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody at the crib doing their thing or often just living life. I'm not going to name everybody, but y'all know who y'all are. I love y'all. Shout out to every one of y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to Junkyard Gang channel. All that, no breaks. We got the king of the shorts with us up here.
Crazy.
Keeps dropping
crazy,
them.
man.
Classics.
Crazy, man.
And make sure you subscribe to Squadcast, of course. Hit the notifications on both of them joints. Hit the like button, please.
Boom.
I don't want to get mad.
Boom.
It's
You don't want to see him mad.
been a
on,
proper
Godmother just
sport.
unplugged something in there. He about lost his shit. Okay,
Yeah,
let's be honest.
okay.
He's about to get
He's about
the
to come
ones in the
unglued.
middle.
Oh, man. It's about to be a big
He gets tech support. Okay. All right, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? What's everybody been doing? It's been a while since I've been here, at least. And we've had some various combinations of the group here over the last week or so.
Right.
So,
DJ
so
by
yeah,
himself.
it's been a while since I've been here, at least that's for sure. It's been a busy month. I've been out camping and celebrating people's lives and working, lots of fishing.
Most definitely.
Enjoying life.
Can't do enough fishing, to be quite honest with you.
Never can.
Whew. That's been about it for me. I did call the police once over the last month and a half. And
Karen.
let me tell you now.
Nuh-uh, Karen.
Now listen.
Karen.
Now I think I told you the story about how I back
Get
in the
up,
day, I
good,
called the
good,
police
get
a couple
down.
times.
911's
And
a
I
joke
got-
in your town. You call them?
Cheffen.
So I ever tell y'all a story
You
about
called them.
when I called the police back in the day and I got the
Get
wrong
up and
people
get
in
down.
trouble. So I stopped calling the police after that, right? So I was like, man, these cops are not getting the people I want them to get. But it's happened twice. Some brothers got caught up in it, and then a couple of Spanish fellows as well. I apologize to y'all.
Come get
Even though
him.
y'all don't realize
Not
it was
us.
me.
We
It
had nothing
was.
to do with it. I didn't know him.
Sorry.
Get
So I really don't call the police no more. I did one other time when I thought this lady was gonna get killed by my dad's apartment, but you know, it was pretty traumatic.
You did a
Actually,
Kenneth. I'm not going to call it Karen. You did a Kenneth? You did a Kenneth, bro?
no, I did.
That's the hey. Don't steal my shit.
It's a
either. Y'all heard
Corey.
it first.
All right? I call it a
first.
Corey. All right,
Nah,
it's a Corey.
get the fuck out.
Corey's still biracial, by the way. Okay.
Cool. All that. Cool.
Man, I'm out fishing, man. Sailorville,
Yeah.
Acorn, one of my favorite places to go. I don't
Yeah.
catch too much there, but you know, whatever. It's just a chill spot. Set a fire. Try to get hide from the DNR. So whatever. Anyways, a couple of kids come
Oh boy.
just out of nowhere, popping along this beach.
Yeah, I feel you should have called the police. You
Man,
just said kids.
and then first of all, it was getting too close with this big ass log next to my fishing line. So I actually had to yell at them at one point to back the hell up off my fishing line with that big old log.
Brother.
They didn't seem impressed. And my wife was with me. She was getting in my hands. I'm not be talking to kids like that. I was like, I said, please.
Exactly.
I said, please.
I'm the total
manner in which you said it, motherfucker.
I've been the total opposite.
But the kids eventually leave. 30, 40 minutes go by. They leave and walk away. I assume they're at the campground that's close by. They just walk down to the beach, whatever. My wife leaves though, and because I still want to keep fishing. And one of the kids come back. Actually, 3 kids come back this time. It was 2 the first time, 3 the second time. They come back. And I'm down there hanging out, chilling all by myself, and the kids come back. And I got to tell them again, back the hell up off my fishing lines now. But they stay around. But then I get ready to go. Like an hour goes by, the kids are still there, and I'm ready to go. And there's no adults around. And I couldn't help but think, there's no way if I got home, got the news, and saw a couple of kids drown out in Sailorville Acorn, that I couldn't live with myself. So I was like, man, the only thing I could think to do was to call the police. That's all I could do.
They was missing?
No, well, listen. So the police show up and they start walking towards me.
So instead of minding your business,
listen,
like
these were little kids.
Kenneth.
Little kids, right?
What's the age range?
So the cop start walking.
What's
right.
the age
So the
range?
cop walks to me and he says, "Hey, do you know these kids?" And I was like, "I do not." And he gave me a little nod, like, "Thanks for calling us, sir." Thanks, Corey. We appreciate you.
You did a Kenneth. You did a Kenneth.
And then he walks over to the little kid like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" And he's like, "How old are you?" And the oldest one says 9, and then the other 2 were 8.
Oh my God.
Right. And they were acting like, at least it seemed, that they didn't know how to get a hold of their parents. And that they said they weren't in the campground, that they lived around there somewhere. So, 20, 30 minutes of them seemingly bullshitting the cops. They were stalling the cops, and seeing these little kids were not wanting to call home. And
they want to phone home.
Right.
They want to ET. They want to phone home.
Kids.
But, I hate to do it. I really don't like calling the police.
Yeah, he loved it. He loved every minute of it.
However, I just couldn't deal with the.
You got 911 in muscle memory.
Of little kids getting hurt out there.
I feel you, bro.
Just couldn't do it.
Might have snatched them up.
Somebody could have anything could have happened.
Right.
Anything could have happened.
Anything.
The society that we're in,
right.
Human trafficking at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying?
And truth be told, Acorn is a dirty ass beach. Actually, shame on you, DNR. You really should clean that place up.
Shame on you for even being there.
Metal
it's that bad. Why the hell are you there?
Because you can catch fish there.
Oh my God! It's all about the fish.
And it's so bad. DNR don't come down there. That's why I like to go. You can start fires. They never walk down there unless the police get called. That's the only time.
Kenneth called.
So I guess if you're a nefarious character of some sort and want to commit a crime, it's kind of a place to do it. So mind you, if you see me, my big blue umbrella, keep that shit moving down the beach.
Wow.
Bring that towards me.
He's gonna bring that Smith and Wesson.
God, what you gonna have going on? I already kind of know.
How many times you call the police?
Never.
Me?
No, I actually called the police twice in my life.
I've never.
I was little kids though.
Police.
I was a little kid.
I told someone to.
I can't get my hands dirty.
You can't. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't.
No, actually, no.
It's not. It wasn't my job with the situation at hand. Pedophile things. You have to have the parent. The parent has to call. So I gave the information. You know what I'm saying? So do your job.
I call the police on a domestic dispute.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Saving a life.
And I called the police when somebody broke into my old school. I don't even know why I did that shit because I knew when shit go happen. No, my old school, my car. I had a.
You cared about the school guy?
No. I had an '86 Cutlass on 2s, TV and dash, all that. You know what I'm saying? And then I went out to drive to work one morning. Thought I was about to be gripping grain, real fly, and all that shit.
Steering wheel.
No, they didn't take the steering wheel, but they smashed my motherfucking window. I came out to my shit, man. The door open, so the battery was dead, probably, all that shit. TV gone, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of pissed, you know what I'm saying? Rims intact, they couldn't do nothing with them, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't lose. But I called the police. They come do the little dust of the fingerprints. Nothing happened.
They actually dusted the fingerprints?
Yeah. They got to make it seem like
they had to act like they put forth some effort.
I
think these days they just be like, yeah, you're probably going to get that back.
But so I chalked the TV up as a loss. Just when it got a nice little Alpine up in that joint, you know what I'm saying, for the music, you know what I'm saying? Got I had like 4 6x9s in the back of the joint, you know what I'm saying, just in the back.
Well, luckily you didn't have to pull OG Bobby Johnson. And
let me ask you,
the back
nah, it was
how did you watch
these
things from the front seat while you were driving? That seems almost impossible.
How did I watch TV?
Yeah.
Oh, it's possible, bro. You talking to a man who will roll a blunt and drive at the same time. Anything's possible.
Well, that's just dangerous. That's reckless. Hopefully you have a seatbelt on.
I don't recommend that, but I'm just saying. I've done that.
Possible.
Yeah, I've never.
I mean, I'm gripping grain. The TV is playing. I'm probably watching, at that point in time, I was watching like a Dipset documentary. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm driving. I can hear it. I get a chance to stop. I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm going someplace and I got to chill for a minute, I'm looking at it.
So you were able to balance the rules of the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a vet, bro.
We're watching DVD. I used to carry around a portable DVD player when I worked at Wells Fargo back in the day. And on my lunch break, I'd go sit in the back. I had an Expedition, super roomy in the back. Put that bad boy up on the center console and eat my lunch and watch a movie.
Bro, I had a white Delta 88 short box, white, and this is gonna fuck y'all up. This is like on some I want to do some big timers type shit, right? So I had got a TV.
Subscribe to the channel.
Mounted. It was mounted on the dash. So like the mount had to be glued on the dash, right? So I put the TV on the mount, and then my homeboy T Rife, shout out my boy T Rife, he had he hooked up the sound so the TV can go through the sound of the whole car instead of just behind the monitor and shit. And then for my device, at that point in time, I had threw the PlayStation 2 up in that joint. You know what I'm saying? So
he done got exclusive.
So then I had, but the thing about it, I had to buy the little adapter piece so it plugs in, and then you plug it in the cigarette.
I remember that.
I'm riding around with the PlayStation 2, that joint, you know what I'm saying? Those some real super fly shit.
Oh my God.
Not even, I had a porno playing and all type of shit, bro. Like, I was riding around the city.
I am appalled.
Yo, that's what we used to do.
That is good writing material, I guess.
I mean, hey. Shout out to Asian Delights. I think that's what I was.
Yeah, that was deep.
I think that's what
Well,
bye.
Just being a young man in these streets, man.
Hey,
that's
just
all
being a young man in these streets, messing with the electronics, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I've been good. I'm just doing a whole lot of everything.
Grown woman and like you've been doing.
Yeah, but I had to take a step back from school, so I'm gonna go back.
But I thought you passed your test.
I did pass some tests. I failed some tests, and the tests just keep on rolling, and it's hard.
Oh, it is hard.
It's hard. I can't front. It's hard.
I changed my major in
and
college,
I'm not a test-taking person, and I had the confidence and everything, and I was on a roll. And then something triggered, and something switched, and they're like, "Yeah, well, are you studying?"
You still
but it's just the fact that
though.
I don't have enough time in the day.
You got so much shit
being mom, trying to do business stuff, working, trying to get this house and everything. Yeah. So overwhelming. So I had to take a step back from that so I can regain my pockets, so I could get my house and everything else.
Once the closing is over, that stress will be gone, and now you can breathe a little bit different, but still you gotta take care of other shit too, though.
I'm hopefully, like I mentioned today, pick up the sit down with the godmother. We're gonna get into that, guys. So yeah, but overall, I've been good.
That's good.
I did see you for your birthday. You went out to California.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Wonderful.
Did you go to California then drive to Vegas, or did you fly to Vegas?
I don't
From
drive.
Cali to Vegas, you flew. What is it, like a 12-minute flight?
I'm not driving nowhere.
The most expensive 12 minutes.
Driving is a lot longer. Driving, I think, is 4 or 5 hours.
I mean, the wait in line to get on the plane's got to be longer.
I think it was like an hour, maybe or less. But yeah, but it was a hassle because in the airport industry, airline industry, it sucks. Yeah. Because you don't have a confirmed ticket, you stand by. So if that shit starts filling up and you don't clear, it's a problem.
Oh, so you were like flying with the benefits, right? And then so you just have to make those sacrifices just to get those benefits.
But from Cali to Vegas, like I already, before the trip, I saved up some money, because I already had in my mental standby. I just don't have good luck. So I'm like, somewhere within where it's going or coming back, I'm buying a confirmed ticket to get myself back. So I ended up buying a confirmed ticket to Vegas on Blue Jet, which is kind of like United's cousin, something like that. The planes be coming over to our airport. But that mother humper delayed. Mm-hmm. We was at the airport for 7 hours. He was ready to. I'm ready to go home. Like, boy, you gonna be going by yourself.
That had a canceled flight or anything?
You said what?
You weren't someone who had a canceled flight though? I know lots of flights have been getting canceled.
Yeah, we've had to deal with cancellations at work and stuff. There, the hurricanes going on. So Houston has a lot of stuff going on. So we had today 2 delayed flights.
Well, that makes sense, right?
I think Denver and Houston were fake delayed. But supposedly it was maintenance.
Well, be honest with us. How much did you lose in Vegas?
I don't gamble.
You don't gamble?
No, I don't play with.
Did you go to Vegas? We didn't gamble nothing.
I went to see the bitch.
You didn't. You didn't gamble $1. You didn't get.
No, I just went to go enjoy myself.
She went to the cat house
and take a relaxation. I have never been to Cali. I got to go to the beach. I heard the wind.
You went to Venice Beach?
I did.
Okay.
Nice. You get on a boat? You gonna get off the ocean a little bit?
I didn't.
You see the muscle men and all
on
that?
the beach. It sounded scary.
Right.
So
you see the muscle men and then they was hooping and all that.
Yes.
You know they got the little workout joint, and then you know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
we was watching. I mean,
Shout
we
out
was
Sydney
walking
Dean.
down there. We had a good time the first night that we were there, so we went back the next day to walk down there before we went to the. No. Yeah, we went back down there. But it's nice.
That's dope.
It's nice. Everybody, because I have my little birthday crown on. Like, they're so welcoming. Everybody, I'm like, why are these people talking to me? I forget I got my happy birthday. It's my birthday queen. Like, happy birthday. Oh, my business. Right. But Vegas, even better. The room itself was just like, I could stay here forever. But yes, wonderful. Bought some, got some deeds to a place out there. Got some timeshare and stuff like that. So
nice.
Sooner or later, I will be leaving the airport because I already got discounts on stuff confirmed. So it is what it is.
Nice.
All right. How about you, brother DJ? What you been up to, man?
Ooh, man.
I know you did the battle since the last time I seen you.
I don't want to down the cast, but you know what I'm saying. The kid's been dealing with some personal family stuff, you know what I'm saying? I've been losing my family left and right, you know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of dealing with that shit. But outside of that, for the most part, I'm living. Everybody's good, intact for the most part, you know what I'm saying? I did have a battle in Minnesota. Shout out Young Buddha. I kicked your ass. He admitted it, you know what I'm saying? So
y'all get that sound effect?
All right.
I'm on to the next joint. October 30th, Devil's Night. I'll be back in Minneapolis again. 1 rounder versus We Go Hard, URL, Ishmula, big name. You know what I'm saying? 5 minute unlimited. So we gonna make that happen. And I got some other shit coming up too. You know what I'm saying? As far as the battle rap world and all that other good shit too. But
where was your dad at?
My dad was in Chicago.
Did you make it down there?
Yeah, I mean, I had to help pay for this. I ain't gonna get into all that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
How was Chicago in general?
Oh man, it was you get a mixture. You know what I'm saying? So when went to Navy Pier, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Got to see some shit I hadn't seen in like years. You know what I'm saying? So the memories came back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Didn't realize how expensive it was down there. As far as like, I seen motherfucking little small thing of Dippin' Dots was $8.50. I was like, what?
Man,
I was like, kids, don't even worry about that.
Look, Dippin' Dots.
Dippin'
Dots been around since we were like 4, and that what's their tagline? The ice cream of the future. All I know is, well, at least it was back in the day. I don't know if it is anymore, but all I know is they're still selling Blue Bunny in tubs. Okay.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Dippin' Dots is not the ice cream of the future.
We do get Dippin' Dots when we go to Adventureland.
Exactly. I'm literally about to say the only place I ever get Dippin' Dots is at Adventureland.
Adventureland or the fair.
That's like a novelty there.
Oh,
shit, Dippin' Dots.
Or if you go to the fair.
You ever seen a real Dippin'? Oh, I guess you gotta go to Chicago. I've never seen a real Dippin' Dots outside of.
What's it look like?
I only see them inside of like the theme parks and our big events.
than ours? What's the difference?
No, I assume. I guess I've never seen just a general retail location.
No, they don't. They don't have the.
Right, they're just booths somewhere.
They're just booths. You know how Mr. Good Humor came out when he just had the trucks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They just got the booths. You know what I'm saying. Right. So that's how they operate. But you know what I'm saying. So the north side, all that shit's cool. We rode the train and the bus there because my kids and shit never did that. You know,
I scared to get on that train.
No, it was my brother. Oh, so then speaking of the train, so. You know.
It's about the Asians delight. You
know, bud is legal there. So my man's, I seen people breaking down, busting down, rolling up on the train. My man, they was walking from car to car, talking about like loud, gas.
That's Vegas.
Motherfuckers is out there buying. And go, yeah, what you got?
Cali and Vegas, they be out there lit.
What the fuck? I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It is legal here. I be tripping, like, man, because you know when you hear it, you on the protocol, but when you know what I'm saying, it's different when it's legal there. So, but it ain't supposed to be legal like that. It clearly says on the train, do not do shit like that, and they got cameras up there, and these motherfuckers don't give a fuck no way, bro.
I like how that conversation with the city officials and like the lawmakers or what have you, and the cops are just like, well, you know, we should put signs up that say not to do this. And there had to be some cops like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? This is who we arrest, or people doing this right now. So a sign is not going to change that.
Brother,
either it's illegal or it's not illegal, guys.
It was just a good homecoming for a bad situation. That's all I could really say about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I did not mess with that.
Always bittersweet, man.
You know
whatever the occasion is, man.
It was always good to see my family and shit like that, my aunt and uncles and shit that, you know what I'm saying, come in that live in Texas and Cali and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you hate for it to be under them type of circumstances, but, you know what I'm saying?
It's needed.
It be needed sometimes. Because my granny, boy, she lightened up. I tell you what. Louise Warren, boy, you couldn't drink a beer in front of her house. She would tell you, you better take that shit on the back someplace. But you know what I'm saying, due to recent circumstances, you know, she's about to be 95 next month. She's kind of like lightened up, so we was able to kind of
Most people don't make it there.
She let us party in the backyard and shit like that, and then like you could never drink in the house. Like I don't give a fuck who you was. Like you couldn't. Like, you had to sneak a beer or whatever up in the crib, you know what I'm saying?
She didn't drink anything?
Nah. I mean, she would have, like, some wine, like, you know, holidays, somebody give her some wine. She don't know how to drink. She just down that shit, you know, in the glass. That's good. She just like, I don't know how to drink it. But, you know what I'm saying? So then we moved the party inside. And I'm kind of like,
that's borderline adorable.
Last what I remember, we couldn't do this shit. Like Granny didn't lighten up. You know what I'm saying? We could never drink in the house or do none of this shit in the house and all this other stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, Granny done softened up. But then she'll still curse you out in the heartbeat. Still curse you out in the heartbeat.
Get you one.
Get you one. Ooh, that was big too.
Ooh, sorry.
Big bird from a little girl.
Nice.
But that's about it, bro. We got some real world shit going on, man.
Ain't that the truth,
bro?
Man?
What is going on with these hurricanes in the south, and then you got the northeast?
We know what's going on with these hurricanes.
Like New York and New Jersey getting hit with.
We know what's going on with these tornadoes, bro. Come on, man. Are we gonna lie to each other right now?
Is it global warming?
Are we not gonna act like this ain't the goddamn, what do they call it, the chickens coming home to roost?
So what which I've seen this before. It says hurricane meaning. The true meaning of a hurricane, the spirit of an African woman who has been stolen, beaten, raped, murdered, and thrown overboard the slave ships and route to enslaved lands. This is why all hurricanes start at the same point of, whatever that word is, of Africa, the post of the Atlantic slave trade, and hit every stop where slaves were sold, all through the Caribbean and American coast.
What?
Have y'all seen Moana?
What?
I don't engage in.
I don't even know how to feel about that.
But I'm saying.
But I've heard that.
He stole the little thing, and then the lady, you know, turned into the devil and tore up everything. The plants done dried out and everything, and they had to restore the whatever. So we got to find some that the white people obviously have to come to terms and accept us before these hurricanes stop. Keep going.
You said
I just came to the conclusion.
It's the negative energy in the universe as to what's causing it. That part isn't global warming. The tornadoes, yes, but the hurricanes. This is that's disturbing to even find that out. I guess
you never heard about that.
I never heard about that,
bro. We learned about that when I was a kid. Yeah, bro. I learned about that when I was a kid. They always taught us that, like,
and that's just like how Moana is.
All you know what I'm saying.
However you say the movie. Right. No, it's
the slave woman coming back to get her payback, pretty much. You know what I'm saying. That's what it was always taught.
So they either need to tear down the lands or get rid of everybody that had something to do with it.
That shit's kind of fucking up our own people though, because New Orleans, you know,
they gotta get out.
Like Haiti, like all these countries.
Yeah, my nephew is down in Louisiana right now.
I got family in Louisiana. I got family in Baton Rouge. I got family in Texas.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily in Texas and not on the Gulf Coast, but
how you don't want to leave your home. But I'm not finna stay somewhere where repeated hurricanes keep coming.
Man, well,
they have to reload for a second.
They tried to say that, when I say they, I mean the news networks of the European Anglo-Saxon who controls the message. Tried to say that the
otherwise known as CNN.
Fake news.
CNN, Fox,
MSNBC.
Whatever ABC got, if they even got one.
Al Sharpton.
He don't bring him up.
Hey, man, he worked for the man.
That man's a snitch.
Get me started with Al Sharpton.
And he's a
Kenneth.
He's a
goddamn
snitch.
grifter.
You didn't know Al Sharpton was a snitch to the feds?
Oh yeah, he's working for the feds. That's the whole thing about Al Sharpton.
You didn't know that? Well, we'll talk about that later.
I don't do reports on snitches.
I mean, shit. When it comes public to the media, I mean, he
lost weight and they put him on the news again. Just
because when they say a prominent black leader has been snitching to the feds for so long, I gotta look that up.
Yeah,
I gotta look that up.
Trying to work with the mob too.
Yeah, he was
just a dirty politician in general.
He was working with a mob.
So.
He had to turn it over to Jesus and the police.
And then it's all over. Yeah.
So what was like, these people down here is suffering. They asking for FEMA. FEMA's trying to do all they can
for the hurricanes.
Yeah, like in the tornadoes, like Biden's been under a lot of pressure.
Well, they know about the weather. They predicted. They should have already got all this ready.
This is hurricane season.
They should have had all this stuff ready.
Can you imagine in a future world where hurricanes are so bad that half of the country or that bottom part of the country just comes up north for, 60, 90 days at a time? How terrible would that be? All those Floridians in the northern states. Terrible.
Just the whole Gulf Coast is for the Gulf Coast, and then you got that whole northeast section.
Texas too. Oh god.
Yeah, Texas. That they get hit pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's neighboring that Gulf Coast, I'm saying, like what Galveston and all that shit is. Galveston is surrounded by water, which is not far from Houston.
Shit, Houston is it's sinking 2 inches a year or something like that, and that's what caused it. Last year, the year before, when they had all those floods. That's what caused it to flood so bad, because it's bowing in on itself now because I got so much shit in one place. So it's screwed. I don't even think it's that close to the coast. As far as I know, I think it's just you get a heavy enough rain, Houston will flood now, just like that. They can't even pump it out the city fast enough.
It's crazy, man. I feel
pray for all the people in the.
No, we're doing fine here. We're doing fine here. No problem.
I just wanted to.
We figuring this out.
You just want to, get that out there. I know a lot of people suffering. I know a lot of people need help.
Yes.
Like, what I'm saying, if you got power, cell phone, get online, look for your nearest, shelter, support station, something, to get you some help if you're able to.
Right. If you can't get out.
Like, if you can get out, get out. I mean, I know
a chance, move. Move away from the coast.
So
it's coming. There's nothing we can do about it. And unless you have tons and tons of financial resources to build up an incredible infrastructure for yourself, it's going to get you.
Emotions and feelings and stuff. And back to our, counseling stages. I want to throw in, because here in Iowa, we've had a few, if not a lot, that we probably don't even know about, deaths that come to drugs. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that the topics are the same, but I'm just saying.
And gun violence.
But gun violence, drugs, and stuff. So I want to take a moment to reach out. If you know that your friend, family member, or anyone is, not seeming right or anything in that nature, doing things that you know they're doing, but you're not looking at it serious enough, look at it like that, because you never know. There's bad strands of drugs floating through here and all types of stuff, and we don't want to lose any more lives. So talk to your family, friends, and everybody, and get them off of it.
Exactly.
Like someone said on a post, like, we gotta stick together. We all we got. Like, killing each other is not gonna do anything.
This is what keeps fueling the European Anglo-Saxon when they keep saying y'all keep killing each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not necessarily talking about from the drug aspect. I'm more addressing the strictly the gun violence, because yet again we've lost another brother. You know what I'm saying? Or just brothers and sisters, period.
Because when the recent one that happened, just not too long ago, someone was shot in the head. Fred the barber was killed.
Yep.
I heard that they found a body
floating in the river, right?
I don't know if it was floating in the river or it was like someone dropped it off somewhere. Like it was found.
Yeah, over off of what is that?
I seen something they found was like
somewhere in the Southeast 14th.
Yeah, body was also found that wasn't part of that situation or whatever, but a body was found, and there's
been a lot of violence.
There's been a lot going on, like
a lot of violence,
fighting, all types of things. Like if you can't go out or can't tolerate certain people, your enemies are going to be there. Maybe you should just stay elsewhere.
I mean,
like, why put your life in jeopardy?
I just want to know, is
freedom in jeopardy?
Is the beefs really that serious? That's what I want to. Is it really that serious? Like,
I don't think I've ever been transgressed by someone.
It cannot be that serious.
It's not even a serious
disrespected so much.
It's more so alcohol courage, liquor courage. Get y'all out y'all body. Y'all need to stop drinking AA maybe or something.
It could be that. It could be I'm trying to front in
front
of my business. It could be like people got to protect their image because they want to.
Internet.
Like, bro,
it's not working. We all live here. We all got to shop here. We all got to do everything here. Like
everybody knows everybody or knows somebody that knows somebody. Like, you're tripping
every single day because somebody's coming for you, or you think somebody's gonna do something to, like, who wants to live that life? Y'all didn't watch these movies growing up.
If y'all want to live like that, move to Chicago. They'll welcome y'all with open arms.
They ain't gonna welcome shit.
Did y'all know there was armed security?
48 hours.
Did you know there was armed security downtown at the bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they shot.
They shot somebody over the weekend where I didn't even know
they shot
there was
someone?
Armed security. Yeah.
Is it the guy that was sitting slouched down?
I wasn't even. I don't know. I didn't see. I just saw what was reporting on the news. But I just saw that, and that blew my mind. Number one, that some random Joe Schmo who just can get hired is walking around with a gun downtown with permission
and it was inside.
To shoot people based on a perceived threat. And I'm not saying he wasn't threatened and didn't have a reason to do that because I don't know the information yet.
Right.
But that is terrifying. That's the last place I want to go where a random person, literally a random person, is just empowered with a rifle or with a gun, excuse me,
it was a little thing too.
Shoot someone in the place I'm at based on their own perceived threat. Like, that is crazy. These aren't cops. These aren't people who, with an ideal at least of some sort of training or actual authority.
I don't trust the cops.
I'm not saying I trust the cop. Because I haven't seen cops do fucked up shit in bars too. So. But I haven't seen cops pull out guns in bars because of perceived threats. I haven't seen that.
They didn't have their guns drawn. And he still like this.
Man.
Like, he must have shot the person that I seen that was slouched down, because I came out because the person he had the gun pointed towards was a family member. And I'm like, please, 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 please don't, like, don't, please, like, no, don't.
That's just crazy.
We gotta go. Like, we're gonna leave. Like, we're going. Like, don't.
That's crazy.
Like,
how would that be perceived to a random person who open carries? And they're just coming around the corner and they just see someone who clearly isn't an officer pointing a gun at someone else. And they shoot and kill that person thinking, otherwise. So that alone just presents a whole nother set of ideas about how people are looking at this
situation. I don't know about that, bro.
But there was a fight.
My thing is, I would just mind my fucking
shot
business.
being fired.
I'm sorry.
I'm average. Maybe for sure you will. Right?
Because I have my concealing carry and all that.
That happens to be an Anglo-Saxon with them, right? You might say, well, you know what? I'm not.
So because I've always talked about this situation. If I was to happen to see something going down unjustly and I have my shit, I'm not going to get involved with that. I don't want to deal with that for a couple different reasons. Number one, because I'm black and I'm a black man. So I'm going to get treated a little bit differently than those of a different ethnic
group. You can only hope that your morals and convictions don't overpower that thought process to think about
and
why
the stand your ground laws that they have here. I would not qualify for that because I was not involved in that.
And so like you see someone fall and you reach out to grab.
There is no reason for you to pull your firearm out. You're not supposed to pull it out. If
Mind
you pull that firearm out, you're supposed to use it.
Don't
use it
but that's what I'm saying.
That's hero.
That's why they shouldn't have private armed security down at the bars, man. That's just
okay.
You got place.
Okay, you're a pedestrian. You see armed security, or you don't know it's armed security, but armed security got the strap on somebody, but you don't know that that's armed security.
What if he was hit though? Because they was fighting.
In fact, actually, that happened.
There was a fight.
Holy shit! I just remembered that happened like last year. No, there was a brother.
You're talking about something else.
Who was working security, in fact, and he had a gun on him and was holding some aggressor down. And the cop showed up and gunned his ass down immediately. Yeah, and everyone knew he was security. No one was questioning he was security. The cop showed up, got out the car, killed that brother.
I'm minding my business.
He was black.
Yeah, he was black.
He was black.
Right. Now, I can't remember where this was, and granted, it sounded like where he was, armed security was needed. However, that is the damn risk that you take, I think, in this scenario. I mean, add to the fact it's a black man. That's what I'm saying. You're thinking about why I might not engage in a quote-unquote, heroic scenario because, well, shit, I don't know if this might not even look right to everyone if I go and trying to help, right? So I can respect that. So think about the brother who decides he's empowered. He's got a gun. He's pulling it out because he's on the clock and this guy's doing the wrong thing. And then out of nowhere, here comes a cop and kills him.
You better lay the fuck down.
I mean, that
no chance. There was no chance.
I
think he shot him like 2 or 3 times.
There was no chance for that brother.
So was he holding the gun?
No,
yes, I think he was still holding the gun when the cop pulled up. He had the guy like down on the ground.
He was still holding the dude down. So he's holding him down at gunpoint like trained. Well, I don't want to say trained, but on some got him pent down type shit until the police came. But when they came,
was it a white man?
No questions asked.
They didn't say nothing.
They did it just like they did to Mira Rice. Got out the car and started shooting.
Yep. No questions asked.
That is terrifying, man. So I mean, but so just the ideal alone, but just to even you start adding in all these possible scenarios, that's just terrifying.
I'm not gonna be no hero. I see something going down. I'm sorry. Don't look for brother DJ for no help. I can't do it.
I ain't pulling mine out.
I ain't pulling nothing out.
Look, I'm not there because security has guns here.
If I'm in danger or my family is in danger, now we in total different ball game. But if I see somebody, some shit going down, if somebody getting robbed at gunpoint, and I don't need no key to the city. I don't need none of that. Free groceries for a month for being a hero. I'm cool. I'm sorry.
It's one of those things where society has dropped the ball. We're being reactionary in this case. They got people carrying around guns because they're scared about people carrying around guns instead of doing something about people carrying around guns.
Before you could just do all your guns. Like, hey, get off of them, stand back, lay down, woo. Y'all don't even ask that no more. Y'all don't even say that. Y'all just pop out and just get the blast.
Motherfuckers pull out their phones.
And then y'all feel bad.
He getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Damn, why you gonna shoot him like that?
Yeah.
What? Hold it, that ain't right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sucks.
That's what we living in right now.
There was a lady.
What you doing downtown, Godmother? Come on now. Come on.
I was overwhelmed. My friend wanted me to come out. I came out and all this.
I would take a page from Brother DJ's book. Put the PlayStation 2 in the whip. Okay.
I don't play games.
Watch adult films.
I'm the godmother for a reason. I don't play games. But another topic.
Please.
We are all, as we said before, vaccinated. get vaccinated if you have.
I think I'm about 62% efficacy here at this point, somewhere in there. So I'm feeling good still. I'm feeling pretty positive.
I feel good.
I'm still eating restaurants,
Maybe
y'all.
Lost a few pounds. Who knows?
Is what it is.
I'm good. But lately COVID has been coming back and taking lives of people.
Multiple strains too.
So if possible, get tested.
Actually, that's some challenge right now, God.
I mean,
the state has officially stopped doing free drive-through testing and whatnot.
Oh, they you
can. There's a website. I forget exactly what it is, of course, because I never went. But there's a website you can actually go and request a test, and within 48, 72 hours, you'll get a test. So hopefully you're not dead by the time you get the test, or you're not actually in the hospital already in intensive care, and that test shows up at your house useless at that point. So the state has dropped the ball once again on that. Thank you, Kim.
He's a jokester.
Thank you, Kim. We appreciate you for doing nothing in the face of danger.
Next,
right.
There's a black woman running for her spot, or
governor.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Who's that? Who's running for governor? First of all, I just want to say, while I'm excited to hear you say it's a black woman, I'm not alone going to use it as a qualifier.
Right.
Barack Obama got me on that one already.
Right.
Okay, we ain't doing that again.
Wait till you get there.
And that's the reason why he voted for Trump again, because he didn't believe in Joe Biden.
Because specifically, he wasn't black.
Yeah.
But again, make sure you're taking the safe precautions.
You voted for the impeachment.
And very big groups of people, wear your mask. Wear it properly if you have to.
I'm gonna say something. I'm going in on these masks because I got a platform here, and YouTube might not let us post this video, and that's on me, guys. If that is, we'll edit this out, okay?
Say what you got to say, but make sure
you subscribe. Man, I'm tired of this mask shit. You know why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, man. Look,
say with all due respect first before you go.
You know what? With all due respect for brother DJ,
now you can say whatever you want.
With all due respect, this mask shit got me fucked up, man. And it's so much so that it's not an argument, but it's a stress point between me and my wife, even. Just talking about it, it's some strategic boxing with words and vocabulary to make sure, we're being, appropriate when we discuss it in general, So it's a tough topic. For me personally, these masks, unless you have an N95, seem to me to be essentially useless, save for the people who just can't help but fucking spit everywhere when they're talking. Okay. These so-called, and I say this as not a scientist. Let me clarify. I know you guys happen to think I actually am a scientist, but I'm not. I will admit today on today's show, I'm
you
not
didn't
a
go
scientist.
to school for it, but some people are qualified without being qualified.
And that's not me. But the little air particles are super eensy weensy teensy beensy, and that's why N95 masks are constructed in order to keep those things from going in and out. So anything that is not that doesn't provide that protection. Now maybe there's some protection. Maybe you can percentage it, right? Maybe you could 20%, 30%, 60%, 70% better. Right. But I still feel, look, I can lock the door, but if I leave it ajar, it's fucking useless. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. If I don't push it all the way in and latch it, that's not security. So I don't feel like, pushing it up as close to the frame as possible to make it look like it's closed doesn't make me feel better than it actually being closed. So I feel like if it's either a great mask or it's no mask, or I behave accordingly if I don't have a mask, that's not a great mask. Okay.
And I do.
Those are the options.
Mask in the airport.
I
need to get me some, maybe.
Possibly. I mean, I'm going to restaurants where they have at the door, you need a mask to come in, which you take off when you go to your table.
And eat and drink.
And you look all around and everyone's laughing and talking and just there's fans blowing. Like who is not breathing each other's air right now? Find me someone who isn't breathing the air I just breathed, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about.
Because it could be transported while you're eating or drinking.
So I'm frustrated. And these masks they're not what everyone thinks they are unless you get actual good masks. Those, I believe, do work and have some validity, when you want to talk about wearing a mask. Why you should. Yes, you're right. We all should be wearing N95 masks in the appropriate places and times.
But did they tell you that? Did they tell you
Can we all get those?
That?
Can we all afford those?
Some China. Come on.
That's the last place to go ship us something. I'll give you right now.
That's all I got.
It might take 3 to 6 weeks, but it'll get here eventually.
I just want to say that I respect Brother Cheffen's opinion. That is not the opinion of the whole panel.
There you go.
So YouTubers, family out there, don't hold that against us as a unit.
Please don't.
That is
we
that
all
man.
have our
We'll
own
edit this.
opinion.
You know, so it was like 3-4 minutes. We can edit that right out. Worst case scenario, and repost it.
Not make
Okay?
you shit. So what he eats, says, does not make you shit. So,
And granted, you know, I live a very
It could be
particular type of
eye-opener.
lifestyle too. So you know, I'm not someone out here who's going crazy and fuck this
Scared,
disease and in all these different places. And shit, no, I'm pretty secluded. Stay
Yeah.
from my squad cast and my very small group of friends right now that I hang out with. I've still kept that circle tight. So you know, I'm not out here with some reckless person. You know, just exposing myself per se.
Right.
But I still feel like, you know, I'm not gonna kid myself. You know, an untied shoe is an untied shoe.
I got you on that one, bro. I feel you on that one,
he
man.
speaks.
I got you on that one.
Kenneth speaks.
Kenneth speaks.
Corey speaks.
Kenneth Corey. Or
Now let's
Corey
talk about this Asian Delight video. No, I'm just.
He can't get his mind off of it. He can't get his mind off of it.
I assume it's a flowering video or something like it's gardening, right?
Who was
That's
in
what it
that
is.
joint? It was Mika Lee.
Don't do this, brother. No, don't do this.
I know none of those people.
Oh,
But when you do go to Vegas, they be flipping the little cards out for you to call one.
car flippers, the car flappers.
They like,
Man, I seen that shit when the first time I went to
Oh
Vegas.
my
I couldn't help but just stare at it. Like, God, look at this. Like
they
an
be
art
out here.
form.
They like prostitutes.
These motherfuckers know what they're
out
doing.
here for the prostitutes.
Right.
Like, can they come out here and show us what they work?
And then at some point, I'm like, I'm gonna get a handful of these cards. I think I'm gonna
I
take
took
them
the
back
first
home.
time in Vegas, we had some. They was in my suitcase for like a few years. So every time
Right.
I packed it, I'm like, I need to go back to
It's
Vegas.
a rite of passage. Gotta
Do we
have.
call
Oh
them? Should we
my
call
God.
You've got to have a flat card.
Or
Some-
you see them on the ground
some
somewhere.
random dude who you almost believe is homeless walks up to you like, "Hey, he just walked."
And
hey.
even if you was your girlfriend, he might try to play it off for you like, while she walks past. Here, bro. Here.
And it's so intrusive. Your instinct is to grab it. Your instinct.
You can't do nothing.
And by the time you got it, you're like, I don't want this. You look down and go, oh, prostitutes. That's unique.
My wife is right here,
That's
man.
unique.
But you never know. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So
Babe, it says here we can get a party. We can do something here.
call them over.
Decent rates.
Y'all
Oh, and we
wildin',
can
boy.
tour the dam. We can do both.
Boy.
I got my timeshare on one of those tours. So if you're in
There you go.
Vegas, make sure you go to Grandview so you have some assets within that versus just
There you
timeshare.
go.
And then put her
So-
down on unless she gets a little kickback on
Exactly.
that. So, you know,
That's
it's a
exactly.
recommendation. So
Yeah, it's
we
been,
do not, however.
It's been crazy, man. It's been
I
a
do
lot
gotta
of
send you that
crazy. Yeah, you
information.
do. You do.
So yeah, what else we got going on out here today, guys? Or recently?
It's coming up.
Today, even.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Well, yeah, Labor Day is coming up, right? Or is it Memorial Day? Which one
Monday.
is it? Is it Labor Day? I always get these two mixed up.
Labor.
It's
I do
Labor Day.
too.
It's Labor
I'm
Day.
glad I'm not the only
terrible,
one. But
right,
I think
you
it's
know.
Labor Day, right?
I don't know which one it is. A European Anglo-Saxon
I
holiday.
mean, look, by the
It's
time
something. I know the pool's closed.
by the
That's how I
time we came
know.
around, this wasn't these weren't celebrated holidays in our family. You know, I don't even know if they ever were, but certainly growing up, Labor Day and Memorial Day, at least in my family, were just
we
days
ain't
off.
barbecue and none of that
So,
shit.
right.
Like,
And I
we
work
went to
corporate
barbecue if
America.
somebody else did.
yeah, facts.
We get that off, brother. You got Monday off too, don't you?
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's,
Nope.
that's what happens when you work for a
Don't
financial.
work like that.
hard.
For the, don't work
Working
like that for the
hard.
airport.
And I'm off.
Doing shit
tomorrow,
we
too,
don't want to
you know
do
what
to
I'm saying?
get Labor Day off.
But I got shit to do. Actually, I'm going to work out when I get up out of here too.
Oh, shit.
I worked out this
I'm
morning.
trying to do 3 days.
I've actually worked out that I'm not working out at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You work. That's
Yeah,
like
I've
working
worked that
hard.
out.
That's like working hard at hardly working.
Basically, essentially, yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Honestly, right now, guys, I'm so infatuated and obsessed with camping.
We know.
I'm actually kind of excited because I've really hated winter for like the last 3 or 4 years. And I've always been a winter guy. I love the snow,
Have you
drive
ever
around
been
the
to
snow,
Alaska?
playing in the snow. I haven't been out there, no.
You need to go ice
But-
fishing. I need
Oh,
to
I've
see
been
that.
ice fishing.
Oh,
for
you
sure.
have?
Oh yeah, a
Okay.
bunch. Yeah.
I shouldn't have put that past you.
But I've just hated winter the last 3 or 4 years. I almost thought about moving a few different times as a result out of Iowa.
Oh, I
but I
tried.
hated it so
I
much,
hate winter.
man. But last year, man, when everything started coming together, and I eventually did some winter camping, I tell you, I cannot wait.
You can't wait.
I'm going to tell you right now, Crawford County, I'm coming for you. You tried to kill me last year, -6 degrees. I'm coming for you, baby. I will stay 48 hours, and I will eat successfully, and I will ice fish. All right?
So getting this Bear Grizzly on.
That's right. That's right.
Shout out to the Cash. Shout out to Junkyard Gang. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Drop a comment.
Drop a comment. We do talk to y'all back.
Shout out to Brother
I always
Black.
try to engage with the people.
Hope all is well. Enjoy yourself. Since you're not here today.
Be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be safe. Make sure y'all follow Noobs and Pros too. Shout out BJ, man. I hope you're still recovering well and everything. When last time you talked to BJ, bro?
It's been a few weeks, man. Me and Junkyard Gang hit him up.
He's doing good.
I think he's doing a bit better physically, and the Noob and Pros actually look like they're doing pretty good as well. Right, added some additional things, some diversity to the channel.
There we go.
Always watch a video here and there. Make sure I drop a comment, let them know I'm watching still.
There we go.
So yeah, especially if you're into games, that's the place to go. That's all things games.
That's love right there.
That's for sure.
That's love right there. So yeah, make sure y'all follow Noobs and Pros. Make sure y'all follow what Godmama got coming up. Sit down with the Godmother. All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got crazy content coming up. Everybody's got a lot of ideas, a lot of things.
And don't forget Wolf on Wall Street. Why he ain't mentioned it.
You know,
I guess I'll do it for him. I mentioned it mine.
I just put it out there.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Wolf on Wall Street for your most crypto, whatever you want to call it.
All that good shit.
Robinhood, Cash, what is it? Coinbase, all that good stuff.
I'm on Webull,
Bitcoin. I got $7 in Bitcoin. I got like $40-something on Coinbase.
I did just hear an interesting stat about stock investment that the 50% of all stocks are owned by the top 1%, the top 1%. And 80% of all stocks are owned by the top 10%. So with that makes me think that Brother DJ is doing a good thing here, trying to encourage those of us who are obviously not in the 10% or the 1%. I've tried several times, and I just keep ending up in the bottom 10%. I believe is actually where I'm at, but to keep investing, you know, we can change that number. We can change the tide there. The average person can be an average investor. You know?
It's possible. I've been showing y'all for over a year now. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? And I did it from I guess you could say a low budget standpoint, because everybody just keeps thinking that you need a whole bunch of money to start out with to be able to make money. But I've been proving y'all that I nickel and dime that way to the top, and I'm still.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Growing. I started with $10. I'm at 40.
And that's just one. Maybe I got a couple different ones. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, man. I be trying to give y'all the game. Right. I gave y'all the game on AMD. I gave y'all the game on Smith and Wesson. Mm-hmm. I gave y'all the game on a lot of shit.
You talking about Tesla?
But
I don't know. They're posting record profits right now.
Big talking about, look, Tesla's at all-time high. Nike hit an all-time 52-week high.
52 weeks straight?
You know, I did not speak of Tesla.
Microsoft, same thing, 52-week high. That the stock price has been the highest all year.
Are you on Robinhood or Coinbase?
You go on Robinhood for the stocks, Coinbase for the crypto. Okay. The only crypto I'm trying to look into get into is SafeMoon, and you gotta jump through hoops to get SafeMoon. It's not on it's not on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's not on Coinbase. You gotta go to crypto wallet, buy a cryptocurrency, then convert it over into SafeMoon and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's crazy. But
you think they'll ever get rid of cash?
Yes.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Let's be real about it.
It'll be in the vault.
They
might be like, look, we had our run with this, and we're gonna bring the cash back.
But there ain't nothing like a fat stack of cash, man. Even $3, $4, $1 bills is pretty.
I'm gonna give it to you like this. Everybody either pays with a debit card or some kind of card, or you can pay with your phone.
Have access to that. That's
but what I'm saying, we're almost if not already in a cashless environment. Mm-hmm. Is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. You have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all the different platforms to send money.
Bro, most if you got to flex on them hoes.
I mean, hey, bro.
Everybody knows you need to go to the bank. And I want you to empty this.
Trying to do the money.
We gotta go withdraw 40.
But I'm about to show them I had the money.
Yeah, you go do the money phone.
How we gonna withdraw 40 from the crypto?
Come in and just slam the back down So I don't know. I really like cash, but you're right. I don't use it much. I have cash on me now. I've had on me for like 3 weeks. I got nowhere to use it. You know.
I forget about my cash even if I have it. Like I'm like.
I mean, I take cash. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But most of the time, it's always sent to me electronically via Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whatever. Like Battle Rap, they send my payment electronically, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like nowadays, if you loan somebody some money, they cash app you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a convenience.
Apple Pay,
like Apple Pay, Google Pay. Like it's just so many
PayPal.
To where we're really in a cashless environment. And to me, the people who I see with cash, especially large amounts of it, is the idiots that walk around with the money phones and shit like that. Right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're the ones who don't know that been misled that cash is king and cash is not king.
Your credit score.
Your credit is king.
Until you need to flex, okay? You can
flex.
talk about the best credit score in the world. But
only time cash
pull out 10
is
grand, fast stack of cash. Somebody's gonna be impressed. Like, whoa, look at that, buddy.
Yeah,
that's pretty
I ain't
good.
seen that in a while.
Right.
Give me that.
Most motherfuckers ain't never seen that.
Come about your credit score, Gerald. No one cares about your credit score.
Shit,
they gonna rob you for it.
I care about mine.
Cheffen,
I care about mine.
Send me your crypto.
They don't have identity theft for nothing. People trying to take advantage of people's. You know what I'm saying? So hey.
Yeah, it'll get cashless eventually.
Man,
I just believe that's the way of the future. Like everything.
And I only say this because I have not yet had the opportunity to flex on these. So I want to pull out the brick. I want to pull out the brick.
There it is, the brick. The black brick.
I want to pull out the brick. Like,
hello, Cheffen.
Now, I can write a check.
Trust me.
I can write a check, okay, that will clear the bank.
Y'all remember the...
so I can't carry that cash out the bank. I'll tell you that much right now.
Have y'all ever seen that picture floating around Facebook where everybody in the picture got their money out and then the one dude got their debit card? That's me.
Mad cash on the end of this baby.
Like, I got my debit card.
I just have to put my whole.
It's all on there.
I got a whole bunch of cards up in this motherfucker.
I'll empty that motherfucker out.
Self. Meridian.
This one card is they whole D-boy knot right there. We're not gonna play no games. So what you think they got right there is big time in cash. I got that on one card. Swipe or no swipe. You know what I'm saying?
No declines, mother.
None. But I think this was dope. I'm glad we have Brother Cheffen up in this joint.
Absolutely. Good to be
back. What I'm saying? When the next junkyard game jumping off?
Man, we missed recording last night. Sports. These idiots in sports.
Because it was sports.
They were doing stuff with sports. So whatever. Sports. But that being said, we will be recording next week. So we'll drop one next week. And we will. There's some draft. I don't really know about it because, I don't do sports. Excuse me. But there is some draft that we're going to talk about. And I'm going to do something centered around sports. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely irritating.
Can I get back on the junkyard
I was literally going to say, Brother DJ, you should do junkyard game this week. Yeah. You should do junkyard game this week. Or next week, I should say.
He's a sports head.
Right, exactly. It's going to be real irritating for all y'all sports.
This is what I do.
Plus the draft thing, too. So I'm sure that you fellas will talk over that real quick. That'll be good. So
that'd be dope. Send me an invite.
So look forward to that.
Yeah, most definitely. Other than that,
subscribe.
Shout out to our people that ain't here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be safe out there. Family, y'all be cooling. Y'all don't be out there reckless. Even though Brother Cheffen says he don't believe it, wear your mask, be safe.
Wear it. Like, wear it. I'm just saying that shit probably ain't gonna work if it ain't
take the proper precautions. These strains is out here really wiping people out.
Run around with a gun with no bullets.
Check on your people, love your people, stop the gun violence. All of that
good shit. Get your mental intact, because without this, none of those
is possible.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, this comes first. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a strong mind, everything else is just going to deteriorate. I'm being real. So get y'all shit together. I love y'all, but get y'all shit together.
Until then, this has been Squadcast.